Nigerian universities have been advised to place more emphasis on science and technology in line with global economic realities so as to adequately equip young Nigerians with requisite skill to make them relevant in today's world. Akwa Ibom State Governor Udom Emmanuel made the call at the 21st convocation ceremony of the University of Uyo. He noted that the best way to respond to current global economic challenges is to ensure that the university system produces graduates who are equipped with answers to current problems the country is facing.
Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
I have no doubt that the quality of education you have received here will stand you in good stead to compete with your contemporaries and in the process project the foundational tenets and vision of this great institution as its ambassadors.
I appeal most passionately to you all to guard most jealously the good name of this university and to be a source of light to the world wherever you may find yourself. I sincerely wish you all tremendous success in your future undertaking. I urge you to remember your great alma mater as the Lord God blesses your steps.
Staying with the South, but to security issues, more than 20 persons suspected to be armed robbers, kidnappers and cultists have been lined up by River State Police Command alongside 220 pieces of arms and ammunition at the command's headquarters in Port Harcourt, the state capital. The Commissioner of Police, Musa Kimbo, told journalists that his men have intensified the raid on criminal hideouts in the state in keeping with his command's resolve to rid the state of crime.
The hoodlums confess to the commission of several criminal escapades, including the case involving the kidnap of one Jen Agwomedi, a staff of Shell Petroleum Company on the 13th of March 2015, who was later rescued by the police at GTB Bank, Port Harcourt. They have confessed to have robbed several supermarkets at Eneka, Iguta, Apajo, Eleme, One, all this year. 2 AK-47 rifles with 2 magazines loaded with 43 7.2 mm caliber live ammunition and 1 pump action gun with 6 cartridges were recovered from the suspects. We now have zero tolerance for crime and criminality. We have always expressed strong commitment and unwavering resolve to rid the state of undesirable elements.
From the South to the Southwest, but staying with security, in Lagos State, the commercial capital of Nigeria, the Police Special Task Force on Pipeline Vandalism have seized hundreds of jerrycans filled with petroleum products and other operating tools from Vandals in Ilashe Island. The Vandals were intercepted by the team during an operation where one of the suspects died and the others escaped on a speedboat. The officer in charge of the team, John Ladden, says the officers stormed the village following information that pipeline vandals were operating in that area.
The operation by men of the task force happened in the wee hours of the morning at the Abule Kamaru axis of Ilashe Island, meters away from the Atlas Cove. Still visible at the site are empty jerry cans, a Nissan vehicle, filled gallons of petroleum products, and a member of the gang felled during the shootout. Police say all the suspects would have been in custody but for the nature of the terrain.
They started a group of young men of about 10 attempting to siphon fuel. On receipt of that information, I now sent a team. I led a team. Before I arrived, on sighting my men, they started firing. Then in reprisal, our men also fired.
It's obvious that the Vandals have upped their game. With a hole dug around the buried pipeline, a valve is connected to it and a long hose attached, leading to a nearby bush where it's being siphoned into jerry cans.
Recover over 2,000 kegs of 30 liters. Some were filled, some were not filled. They came with 3 Nissan vans, escaped with 2 and left 1.
That's not all. This paved road from the sea was created particularly to serve the operation. It ends only at the filling point. With this attack, the male occupants of the houses close to the site have all disappeared, maybe for fear of being arrested, leaving the women and children behind. Security agencies say they intend to adopt advanced monitoring services to put an end to pipeline vandalism. It's hoped that the effort will pay off in the end to ensure safer pipelines.
In a related story, petroleum marketers have also been asked to desist from any illegal activity detrimental to the progress of the country economically, but that's after the break on News Across Nigeria. Please stay with us.